Yeah, you're active. Microphone, please.
Welcome to the 5:30 p.m. July 13th CRA meeting. We do have a quorum, so I'll call this meeting to order. Would you please join me in a moment of silence? And the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Clerk, would you read the rules to speak, please?
Yes. Individuals wishing to speak on agenda items must complete a sign-up card and present it to the clerk prior to the item being introduced. Sign-up cards are available on the table in the council chamber. Individuals wishing to speak on non-agenda items may do so under petitions and requests from the public present. No sign-up card is required. Citizens will be given 3 minutes to speak on all agenda items.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to approve the CRA minutes of June 8th meeting?
So moved, sir.
Second.
I have a motion and I have a second. Roll call vote.
Member Aker,
Yes.
Member Robinson,
Yes.
Member Jordan,
Yes.
Chairman Diesel,
Yes.
Vice Chair Nelson,
Yes.
Member Stokel,
Yes.
Member Ball.
Yes. And the minutes pass. City Manager.
Yes, sir. And CRA Board, there are no special recognition or presentations, no old business, and on to new business. We are on agenda item 8A, which is a stormwater cure-in-place pipe liner. There are 2 locations within the CRA that are in need of critical repairs to the stormwater piping under the roadway. A comparison of replacing these pipes via traditional methods shows that CIPP process is more cost-effective and allows the roadway to remain open and usable during the process. The 2 locations are Gray Street and Palm Avenue. From Main to Julia, lining in these areas will allow us to add Gray Street to the paving schedule and prevent us from having to evacuate the newly paved Palm Avenue in order to repair these pipes. Staff recommends approval of the budget amendment in the amount of $130,000 to transfer funds and create a new project for stormwater cure-in-place pipe liner within the CRA. And Mr. Cook is standing by to answer any questions that you may have.
Mr. Cook, do you have anything you want to add before we have any questions?
No, sir. This is the same process that's used on the sewer mains downtown, and the funding sources are leftover resurfacing funds and a little bit of the Trailtown amenity money to fund this.
All right, thank you. Council, any questions?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on one second. Member Jordan?
No, sir.
Member Robinson?
Yes. In this process, the condition of the current pipe, does that affect how the insert will hold up?
No, we use the type of insert when it's heated and expands, it could actually stand alone. The pipe can rot out completely around it, and you'll be left with a plastic pipe.
Very good.
So, although these are not in that bad condition, the pipe is not. These pipes will end up being standalone.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
And no other council members? Call the cards, please.
No cards.
No cards. That threw me for a loop. All right, so I have no cards. I have no count. Member Jordan, are you back?
Yeah, I want to make the motion.
Okay, Member Jordan, make the motion, please.
Move that we approve the stormwater cured-in-place pipe liner.
I'll second.
I have a motion for Member Jordan, and I have a second for Member Ball. Roll call vote, please.
Member Robinson,
Yes.
Member Jordan,
Yes.
Chairman Diesel,
Yes.
Vice Chair Nelson,
Yes.
Member Stokel,
Yes.
Member Ball,
Yes.
Member
Motion,
Aker.
Yes.
motion carries unanimously. Next one, D.
On to 8B. This is the American Rescue Act Farmers Market. At the May 11th, 2021 CRA meeting, the CRA recommended to City Council advisability for the city to partner with the Greater Titusville Chamber of Commerce to hold a series of farmer markets in the downtown utilizing the Federal American Rescue Plan funds. The plan proposes to continue operating the farmers market with ARP funds similar to the farmers market in 2020 with federal CARES Act funding, where $50 in tokens was provided to each household that has been negatively impacted by the COVID pandemic. The plan proposes up to 8 market days between August 13th and December 31st. The location is to be proposed at the same location previously at Stephen House Way and the southern portion of Mariners Way. Eligibility will be based on Titusville mailing address, household size, and annual household income. Each qualifying residential unit would receive $50 in tokens for use at the farmers market. Further details regarding vendor payments, market staffing, administration, and estimated cost to operate the farmers market are included in the plan. It's estimated the total cost to operate this program is $332,000. American Rescue Plan Act funds will pay for the program. Staff is recommending that the CRA recommend approval to City Council of the proposed American Rescue Act Farmers Market Program, drafting a contract for the Greater Titusville Chamber of Commerce to operate the program for City Council's consideration.
All right, thank you. Staff, anything? Council, anything? Member Robinson, are you still from last time?
Yes, Peggy, and the city manager just read, there is going to be a qualification criteria on this session versus it was not necessarily on the last one. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know about the last one, but I do know about this one because the American Rescue Plan has specific qualifications and we're following those standards.
Okay, thank you.
Any other council? Cards?
No cards.
I need a motion. Member Jordan?
Mr. Mayor, I move that we approve the American Rescue Plan Act for the farmers market.
It's actually recommending to City Council for City Council's approval, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
sir. I thought that's
got
what I
you.
heard.
I got you. Okay, Member Jordan and Vice Mayor.
Second.
The motion and the second. With that, roll call vote.
Member Jordan,
Yes.
Chairman Diesel,
Yes.
Vice Chair Nelson,
Yes.
Member Stokel,
Yes.
Member Ball,
Yes.
Member Aker,
Yes.
Member Robinson.
Yes.
And the motion passes. We move on to number 9, petitions and requests from the public. And that would be if you have anything from the public, a 3-minute time. We have them out there. I know we do. Hi.
Hi. Mr. Mayor and council members, my name is Julia with Breezeway Business Plans and also with a networking group, Titusville Business Friends. A couple of you have heard this, especially Mr. Mayor. Thank you for attending our meeting. We now have 48 businesses in Titusville that are part of our networking group. We charge no fees and we have no expenses. These member businesses are actually seeing in a couple of months a huge return on their investment of time and energy because they're doing significant business with each other and generating revenue. We pay nothing for advertising. We have a waiting list of other Titusville businesses, and we named it Titusville Business Friends because it's only Titusville businesses. Some outside the area we consider resources, and they are still invited to come to our meetings and supply goods and services to our local businesses. The waiting list is growing. The word is out there about it. The Lasita Country Club graciously offered to host our meetings without a meeting fee. And so we have our meetings there the first Thursday of each month from 6 to 8 p.m. A couple of our businesses that are here, Bella from Olive View Tastings, an exquisite emporium of imported grapes and all our olive oils and balsamic vinegars. Karsten and Wendy Peterson from the Space Coast Executive Jet Center. I didn't know this, but they've got people flying in, executives from all over the world, and one of the things is they want to know where to spend their money. And I said, I know where they can spend their money. We've got 48 businesses that can take care of their needs. So those are the people that are at the Space Coast Executive Jet Center at the Titusville Airport. And then there's Aaron Faison, who is Space Coast Medical Supplies, as well as a huge future, I'll let him speak about it, nonprofit that's going to rock Titusville. It's going to be amazing. So this is what we do. And what I would like to do with the remaining few seconds is to invite each of you to come to the La Cita Country Club and see for yourself what's going on in your city with these wonderful businesses. It's the first Thursday of each month. The next one is August 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. From 6 to 7 is a buffet. They charge each person coming $12. We don't transact money in our business, in our networking group. You pay the country club. And that's from 6 to 7 with networking. And then we have the meeting from 7 to 8 and conduct business and make plans going forward. One of our last things is we're going to start having open to the public a trade show once a month with all of our businesses there and invite the public to draw business into the country club and have huge promotions on that. So thank you very much for your time and your attention. I hope to see you all there.
Thank you very much. I did go to the July meeting, and it was very positive, very uplifting, and a lot of passion from the business owners. So I do think it'd be a great idea just to go one at a time and have a good time with them. Next petition and request.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aaron Faison, and again, as I was introduced, I own Space Coast Medical Supplies, as well as I'm part founder or co-founder of Urban Alliance. Titusville has had a huge problem with violence. Young men dying, violence, gun violence is a problem in our county, in our city. With the introduction of the American Recovery Plan, there's a part in there that talks about people that's been adversely affected by COVID-19. So I'm glad that you guys are doing a farmer's market. But what about those individuals who need jobs? And that's where we come in. We are actively involved in our community right now. Our demographics right now are the 18 to 25, 35-year-old men that have been problems in our community, those that are causing the problems. What I'm asking for the city of Titusville to do is think about having a second chance program. And what the second chance program will do, using the ARP funds that you guys have, well, any company that's looking to do business in the city of Titusville should be vetted by a third-party company, such as ours, that says that we have people that either are or are not ready. And by that provision being in your contract, that allows them to draw funds. So how would that work? If I was bringing a company to Titusville, I would have to go to a third-party company, nonprofit such as ours, and say, hey, do you guys have anybody who's employable? Again, we have employee tracks that we provide to our constituents. And either we do or we don't. We sign off, then they come back to you guys, and you guys release the funds. And that's one way that you guys can use the ARP funds to positively impact those who need a second chance here in the city of Titusville. In addition to that, you guys should also look at funding some of these programs separately from that by allowing these people to get training, education, and job opportunities. Now, have you guys thought about that? If you haven't, please speak with us, and I would be glad to speak with any of you guys offhand about this, about some of the things that we are doing here. Please forgive me, I'm nervous right now. I don't know why I am, but please forgive me. But we have a program called Guns for Jobs, where we're offering young men an opportunity to put down your guns. We will train you and then employ you. And that's one of the reasons why I joined Julia's group here. 48 businesses that are looking for people right now. That's why I'm there. So I'm coming to the city of Titusville asking that you guys think about employment opportunities for these individuals in our city, because we know we have a problem with crime. And if you guys don't know, we just had a young man that was killed just a few days ago. And we have people killed all the time. And in that community, we have people coming to Travis every day, and Travis is on his way up here in a little bit. We have people in our community asking him for work every day. Okay? So again, I'm asking the city of Titusville to think about those funds, ARP funds, it's for those who are adversely impacted by COVID-19 and those that need a second chance. Okay, my name is Aaron Faison. I'm with Urban Alliance, and I look forward to speaking to each of you later on. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Faison. I've known him for a long time, athlete for me, very committed, and we spoke about this at the event I went to, and he's very passionate about it, and I hope that things can move forward. Next up.
Mr. Mayor, Council, hi, my name is Wendy Peterson. As Julie said, my husband and I, we purchased the Space Coast Executive Jet Center here at the Tycho Airport. For those of you that don't know what an FBO is, basically we are the front line for anybody coming in on a private aircraft into the Titusville Airport. So we get everybody, I'm not going to name names, but we get a lot of VIPs coming in from around the world, actually. Land developers, everybody who comes in for all these big projects throughout Brevard County, not just Titusville, they come through us. So we are in plans now. The airport has a new CEO that's coming on board and a couple new board members, and they are very eager, along with us, to develop the business out there at the airport to basically make a really good entry for anybody coming into Titusville as their first view of Titusville. We hope to work with you guys and the rest of the city to make it a wonderful place for these people to come in and keep more of them coming in and bring more business in. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And next. Well, I guess that's it. There's nobody left.
Stan Johnson, 860 Poinsett Avenue. I'm inviting you to come to Sandpoint Park. We're going to have public forums here. Public forums tomorrow, 5 to 6 p.m., Wednesday the 21st, 5 to 6 p.m., and Wednesday, July the 28th, 5 to 6 p.m. It's invited all people who are interested in saving and the restoration of our Indian River Lagoon estuary. And I'm especially inviting council members, pastors, and Titusville residents. This is going to be at Sandpoint Park, and it's because the Indian River is in trouble, and we all know that. It's an estuary, it's a nursery, and it's a birthplace for many species, for many practical purposes. And by my personal witness, the river in the Titusville area is a dead zone for starfish, seahorses, some species of shrimp, oysters, and many species of fish. I sent this to you in an email. That's what I'm reading from. And fishing from the pier is just not like it used to be. Very few people go there. The city spent about $200,000, well, over $200,000 transporting sewage by trucks and treating in a wastewater treatment plant. But while simultaneously, the city was discharging sewage illogically in the Indian River at the same time. That's a problem. The city was not really containing it until February the 18th, and we have many eyewitnesses to that account, the construction of it. I mean, starting in December, containment didn't stop. Containment burn wasn't constructed until February the 18th in US 1. There is also ridiculous, I'm reading from this, ridiculous, reckless for disregard for the health, safety, and welfare of the public is exposed by city's obstinacy, I think I spelled that right, and arrogance to refuse to turn off the fountains and polluted ponds of Sandpoint Park. And you can see that sign there. That was in our CRA area. And then it would cause showering with sewage sprayed of cars and people, or even hundreds of feet away because of the wind. And not just for a day or a week, but for 4 months. 4 months. That's December through April. April the 27th is when they stopped dumping the sewage into the river. And that was as witnessed by Mr. Klein. Laura Lee Thompson reported witnessing the sewage discharge at a Titusville Environmental Committee meeting and has reported a fish kill that may be related to the spillage, and that was in Gator Creek. That's maybe 2 miles away across the river. And there was no warning signs or signs posted at Parish Park where the public jet ski, windsurf, stand-up paddleboard, and so forth. So you're welcome to come.
Thank you.
Okay. Questions? Thank you.
Any other speaker? Okay.
Hi, how are you doing? Good evening. Sorry, it's waiting all day for me. So I forget it's evening or morning anymore. My name is Tuan Lee, and I'm 701 Tropic. I'm here to bring a concern matter to everyone, to the board here, about the business opportunity and the living in Titusville. So two topics I want to bring it up. The opportunity in Titusville is there, but the regulation has been tough for a lot of people who try to start a business, such as a smoothie, coffee shop, thing like that. The reason is doesn't give them opportunity because the regulation on the grease trap. There are a lot of places around the world, not only in Florida, but around the world, they start to use under sink grease trap. Under sink grease trap is very safety and clean and better environment too. If you know how to control it, you know what to do with it. Well, vice versa is under ground grease trap. What happened if a hurricane has happened for 2 days? All the water will collect on the grease trap and start to coming up, fill it up over the place. Grease trap, under sink grease trap would be different. Is you can clean it, you can clear it if you don't want the restaurant to smell bad. That is the thing that I see recently in the Titusville that had people who want to start a business. They don't have a budget for $30,000 for a grease trap. So the coffee shop maybe is, or a tea shop or a bakery, something like that is costing them maybe under $50,000, but they have to put in $30,000 for the grease trap. It doesn't give the opportunity for them at all. I mean, of course, Pizza Hut and Papa John and national tenant, it's a pocket change for them. But for us, for small business and home, I mean, the regular people who want to start a business, it's a challenge. That's one topic. And another thing is regulation in the Titusville for home condition, renovation. There's a lot of place right here, not too far, right here, right behind the courthouse. There's a lot of house. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be remodeled. It needs to be renovation. I moved there, try to fix stuff there too, but I cannot, help other people because the regulation is you have to do this, you have to do that, and a lot of general contractor and the whole bunch of stuff like that. It charges people a lot of money more than what they can fix the house. My request is please try to lift up some regulation for the home living and small business opportunity. Not too long, you maybe do it for 1 or 2 years to help the economic around here, to bring the environment back, and then you can put it back. And think about it later too. But it's something you can do right now to motivate the area to change and give the opportunity for them.
All right, thank you. Ms. Busaka, anything you want to say about grease traps that he said or no? Or we don't need to get into a 30-minute deal here, but I know it's something we're dealing with today.
There's an ordinance on the council meeting this evening.
That would
increase flexibility for grease interceptors.
And additionally, one of the agenda items will allow $300,000 in grants for grease interceptors.
See, I knew we wanted to add that. Anybody else need to speak? Nope. All right. If there's no other business, Executive Director.
Yep, the Executive Director's report is included for your consideration. There's no action items. There's just informational.
All right. Then with that, City Attorney, you have nothing for us? With that, this meeting is adjourned. The council meeting will begin at 6:30.